All right, so let's take a look here at number 22 from the week 8 homework. So the problem itself asks us to take this value here in quarts, 0.75 quarts, and we want to convert this into milliliters. So I'm going to make us a note down here that we remember what our ultimate goal is, and that is to go from quarts, and we're going to go from quarts to milliliters. All right, so if you remember, guys, a quart is an American unit, all right, and a milliliter, that is a metric unit. So we first need to figure out a way to merge these two together. In other words, how are we going to get from an American unit to a metric unit? So I want to turn your attention to page 473 of your book. I've got a copy of the book right here that I'm using, and on page 473 they have some volumes, and that's what we're looking at here. They have some different volumes where they're comparing American and metric units, and we can see right here that 1 quart is 0.95 liters. Now that isn't exactly where we want to go, right? We want to get to milliliters, but if we can get to liters first, then that's going to get us part of the way there. So anytime I'm doing conversions, I like to use something that was introduced to me as the fence method. And basically you just start off with whatever numbers and units you are given over here to the left. And then what we want to do is we want to get rid of these units here, and we want to get to a unit that's a little bit more helpful for us. So in this case, we want to get rid of quarts, and since we know the relationship between quarts and liters, that's what we'll be able to write down. So we want to cancel out the units of quarts, and we want to be left with liters. All right, so once again on page 473 we see that 1 quart, so 1 quart is equivalent to, well actually is approximately equivalent to 0.95 liters. So we'll do a 0.95 up here. And now once again, these units here are going to cancel each other out since they are on opposite sides of the fence, right? This one's up here in the top, which really represents the numerator of a fraction, and this is down here on the bottom. And then now we can set up the next portion of our fence, where remember we're trying to go from quarts to milliliters, and currently we have liters. So we're going to have to go from liters to milliliters. All right, and then what's the relationship between liters and milliliters? Well, we know that there are 1,000 milliliters in a single liter, in 1 liter. So in 1 liter there are 1,000 milliliters. So the liters here cancel each other out. And notice that we are left with the units that we were trying to get to, which is milliliters, right? We started with quarts. We were able to cancel quarts out using this conversion, and that got us to liters, and we were then able to cancel our liters out using this conversion, and now we're left with milliliters. So basically what we're going to do here is we then just want to multiply these numbers on the top of the fence straight across, and that is going to give us our answer. So we can just use a calculator to do that. We'll take 0.75 times that by 0.95 and times that by 1,000. So we get about 712.5. And obviously it's very important here that we don't forget our units, because that's what this is all about. And that was milliliters. So basically we just saw that 0.75 quarts is approximately 712.5 milliliters.